welcome back to my channel. And can you believe today it's exactly 4 years when I landed at Gatwick Airport. To those who've been following me, if you're new to my channel, please continue sharing, comment, like, and hit the notification button so that you don't miss anything. And to those who've been following me, I shared my journey when I came here, and many people said it was very touching. Some said touching, some said motivating. I always said we came with different reasons, right? But so today marks exactly 4 years. How time flies, guys. But anyway, I'm so grateful about this opportunity that I got. If you listen very carefully to my video, I had ambitions, I had dreams, I had a lot of things that I expected. So in this video, I want to share with you my journey during these 4 years. What happened? Did I achieve those things? How has been UK to me in the last 4 years? What I still remember about this day is my employer told me that you should catch the next coming flight to UK. If you don't, you will come with a group that is coming in November. And with the situation that I was in, I was like, no ways, I'm not gonna come in November. No ways, I should go. I needed to go. We came with different reasons. We had different situation. I said I need to go. So today, 4 years later, here I am. I acquired a new name, Kera Manyama. I've been motivating people. I've been an influencer. I've got some awards of influencing people. A lot happened, and I do this wholeheartedly. I've been helping so many people to enroll into NHS. I've been doing some CVs for other people. I've been doing a lot because I have seen this struggle that most carers are facing. Okay, the most important thing, the most question that I was asking myself is, am I happy? Today, 4 years later, did things work out the way that I was expecting they should? 4 years later, what have I achieved? 4 years later. I know a lot of people have got a question. I think I left a question that said I broke the news when I was in Dubai in the plane. I know I'm going to answer it, but honestly, to be honest, the most important is this: what has these 4 years taught me? That is what is important, because honestly, there's nothing much I can say, but what have I learned in these 4 years, right? When I came here, I had plans like anyone else. One thing I know is when I came here, my shoulders angakaremerwa nechikwereti ndo chimwe chinhu chekutanga chandinyazoziva. And but I didn't even understood probably how much this journey was going to change me as a person personally, because I was going through a lot before I came. If it means I have to go to Malawi, let me go to Malawi. I just needed to leave South Africa. That's the whole thing. And in these 4 years, I've changed jobs 4 times. I've changed, yes, the sponsor that sponsored me to come here, I only worked for them for 3 months and I left. I went to another company. I worked for 1 year and I left and I joined NHS. So for the past 2.5 years, I've been with NHS and I'm truly happy. I'm truly happy. I've seen a lot, culture shock, a lot of things. To be honest, my role, I'm a healthcare assistant. The most thing that I've just gotten used to is like just seeing people like dead people, like during night shifts we do manises under my death verification, and we can verify even 2 people per night, so many people. So it's one thing it's different the way we grieve and the way they grieve. I'm not saying everything else is perfect, no. But I'm just saying the way things have been, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful, to be honest. Above all, which is now not 8 days have just changed, and I'm equally happy. And I've been staying in one house for those past 3.5 years. Yes, I haven't changed my address. I've only stayed in two towns. And then I moved. It was shared accommodation. When I was living in shared accommodation, I was saving much, like I said in my previous video. Then I moved, I came here, and I stayed in Haiti, and then when my family joined, that's when I moved to a bigger house that I've been staying. Like now, the uncle she told, I'm not gonna move out here up until I'm moving on my own or whatever, because it's so hectic. But when I look back at the woman that I arrived here 4 years ago and look where I am, I'm equally happy and with my family. Chinhu chekutanga chandakazviudza ndechekuti I want to make myself, to prioritize myself first and make myself happy. That's why you see me up a stuff for myself. I don't regret that. I'm treating the inner me. Yes, I don't want to be a bitter woman. And one thing that I've learned is there is power in financial freedom as a woman. And then I've never worked. This has been my first job. But when I worked my first job, this was my first salary. This was my first pay slip. And I've seen that you've got so much freedom. You've got so much peace if you're just planning with what belongs to you. And above all, just being debt free, especially from people. Like I always make jokes with you guys and say it's better to borrow a bank than to borrow someone else. So I've come a long way. I know how it feels when someone is bothering you. I know how it is. But what have I learned on all those things? I've learned that even if when you owe someone, being honest, just saying the truth does not hurt. So this is me up until now. I live with my family, with my husband. Financial wise, yes, I think we shared that video with my husband. We have a joint account, so we put our salaries into that same pot and we give each other some allowances. That's what we've done. We haven't built back home. We haven't invested back home. I've invested in myself. We need to be comfortable where we are before we go somewhere. So what I can say, guys, is grace has been following me. That's what I say. Those who say, they say, anzi chinonziregedza ndechirimo maoko, chirimo moyo, chirimo ninga. You can take away what is in my hand, but you cannot take away what is within me. You can say, I hate Kera Manyama, she does this, I can also do this, I can do this. But there is something called grace that follow people that is different. There's something called talent that is in people that is different. We may be selling the same thing, all of us, but we are not the same. There is an anointing, there is grace. I'm not saying I'm highly anointed, but we are gifted differently. I am what I am. I always make jokes with people that I'm good at influencing. I'm good at preaching to people. I might not be the doer, but I am good at researching. I'm good at looking for information. And I'm not stingy. I can tell you guys. Today, I would like to appreciate is I am talking about my journey. One thing I want to appreciate is pandakauya ndakaita video when I was telling people to come out of those groups that you are joining, groups that talks nonsense, groups that are still talking about visas, waiting for visas. Oh Chando, you are now here. Join beneficial groups. Myself, I don't do WhatsApp groups, to be honest. I don't have any WhatsApp group because the time I joined WhatsApp groups, I was scammed. Anyway, that's another story for another day. So that's the thing. Grace has been following me, and I'm so grateful about that. And there are things that broke me. Yes, especially on my social media journey, a lot of things, a lot of people, maybe some other people tried to break me, but I feel like I'm unbreakable. There were disappointments, yes, even Mabasa, even I lost my car when my car was stolen. There were all those disappointments. But when my car was stolen, I was like what I was saying, that grace sometimes follow you. I saw grace, I saw the hand of God, because I wasn't owing anyone, even the bank. I did not even owe anyone. So there are situations where people wanted me to even fall. Like one day I'll tell you the story that ndakatitwa nonzi identity theft chai munhu akatosvita nonzi Abigail and committing some crime and so forth. So ndiri muno mu-UK, and threats were coming back and forth that let's tell Home Office. So there are things that I saw, things that I heard that could have distracted me, but I stayed focused. I was putting my eyes on the price. That's the thing. People can, like I said, but somehow it keeps me going because people just want to pull you down, and then people can take money away from you, people can take your possessions. I remember when my car was stolen, people were happy. What makes you happy with that? But what I know, because I'm a Christian, everything happens for a reason. For all those who love the Lord, it did not break me. So don't let the other thing is, I never let my WhatsApp groups become my reality. I didn't do WhatsApp groups after, because I'm telling you, I was writing my notes in order, because of my experience joining WhatsApp groups pandakashika, and I don't need them when they don't benefit me. I know say, but I only join what is benefiting me. And let me tell you, there are so many WhatsApp groups, and there are some WhatsApp groups and conversation opinion is not muma groups imomo. For example, here there are WhatsApp groups when people are talking about buying cars. Some people kushora, like they will be saying negative things about, let's say, if I'm buying car in finance. People talk about mortgage. Some people, they don't believe in that, and some people are talking about buying houses, home, investing back home, and some people they just against that. People will be telling you what they are doing and thinking that everyone should be doing that. So that is the most thing that I told myself. I don't want to be in those toxic situations where people just want what they think, what they are planning. Some of the people, they didn't come here to stay, they want to go home in a short period of time. Takasiyana. Some things, they really distract you and give you some pressure, thinking that you are behind, thinking that you are doing wrong thing. Groups, Facebook, sometimes guys, what do you think? But what I am here to tell you from my experience is, do you are not even behind with your life. You know your life. This is your life. Don't feel behind. Don't feel like you're competing with anyone. When they are doing hand to mouth, that's enough for you. I personally made a decision that I wasn't going to join all those things, because sometimes people are speaking from their own circumstances, not my own circumstances, and their own experiences, not my own experience. So we are so much different, and what works for them might not work for me. So that's what I've just noticed. And in my journey of 4 years, the other thing that I've noticed with the carers is panenge papa kuita kanenge kakuti us as carers, most people now we're kind like kakuta kanenge ka competition kakuti if you're not careful you'll think that you are behind unatora zimota ne finance. How is your situation at home? Do you really need that car on finance? Pamwe uri single parent, pamwe mabills kwa uri kugara ndokune stable job kunodhura. So you have to think kuti handinasaririra, but do I afford at the moment? So not even most of the hatred would be coming even from some of us now. Ndo stage yatave matapa stage yekuti takucherana tese bhuzo mafungo kuti uya afamba. Ndakazosetsa ndikati, if you sit with other people maybe in the plane, some of the people have gone home 3 times, 4 times. In these 4 years, I haven't been home at all. I haven't been home. But I've brought parents here. That's the other thing that we did. We brought our parents here. I just told myself during this time, I just want to refresh myself, do me. I've been to holidays. I've been to 6 countries. And that's what makes me happy, because time is too short. I love shoes. I buy shoes. I show you guys. I've bought shoes. That's what makes me happy, because I'm working. My shifts are not Rwadza, guys. Night shift on Rwadza. Anoshana night shift. I don't work night shift always, but Anoshana night shift, they know night shift, it's so much difficult. Imagine being just opening your eyes the whole night, guys. So what I'm just encouraging someone in these 4 years is run your own race. If there's one thing I want someone who is watching this video to take away, is run your own race. Don't quit because someone else is ahead of you. No. Kune watu wane dzimba 5, watu wane dzimba 4 back home. Don't quit. And you will hear them talking bad things. Tamba ne vana vako, tamba kumba kwako. If you think it's not worth it, and don't feel pressured because someone bought a car on finance. I've said it before. And don't feel pressured because someone got a mortgage. I've said it. Don't feel pressured because someone has moved out from a shared accommodation, is now living independently. Don't be pressured. Don't feel pressured because someone is building massive houses back home. They are buying flats in South Africa. They are buying on mortgage, bond. Don't feel pressured when your finances are not even allowing you. Don't feel like you have failed because your journey does not look like theirs. We are running different races. Vamwe avana black tax. Even dina black tax. I can testify this. I've never said this to you. I do not have black tax. Whenever I'm sending, my parents passed away. My in-laws are there. They're good people. I love them. We send them money, not kuti, you know, there are people with responsibility iruma shoulders kuti they should really do this. I was talking to someone saying kuti my husband sends $500 to a family, 500, so it's a lot of, I don't have that. I send when there is a need. And what I always tell you, that I've made sure I've insured people who need to be insured with diaspora insurance. I will not end the video without mentioning diaspora insurance. It allowed me to insure even with people who are back home, so that when something happens, I can get money. And what do I do with the money? I can send or I can go. So ask yourself, what do I want? What is important for me? What should I prioritize right now? And then work towards that. Personally, I had to write down that. I told my husband, I said, you know what, there's an opportunity for us to learn. Okay, before I close the chapter of talking about WhatsApp groups and everything else, I want to appreciate one other group. Like I said, I only join groups that I feel like I benefit from them. I joined a WhatsApp group, Rakanga Richins, Hans Shonim. There are other groups, Angakanzi NVQs, I never joined those one. But Tier 2 Academia, it was called Tier 2. I think that group really do something like that. Ndakazobudiswa mgroup iroro for some reasons. Chandakaona chaitika, what was happening in that group, they didn't want people who share information outside or whatever. So when they discovered Nina was an influencer, this is what I think what happened. They discovered that I was Karamanyam. I was booted out of the group. They started saying I'm taking stuff from the group, what they are saying, and I'm adding. I want to say today, I want to thank that group. I want to thank that lady Agafura group or Tier 2 Academia. That's when I realized that group was opened, I think, WhatsApp group when we just arrived. I didn't join any NVQ because I felt like I don't need any NVQs. So that group, guys, they were sharing. And there's another lady I want to also appreciate in my journey as well. Angadim group Iroro. So when we were doing, when they were sending, they were posting and helping people. Manoziva, anyone with knowledge and everything, they were sharing. So another lady I want to appreciate, her name is Kundai. She shared that I found a university in Scotland, and it's called Robert Gordon University, and she actually gave the information they can go inbox working. It's just so she's actually finishing. Kundai told me. Guys, ndikamfonera for guidance to apply, and she told me, and I applied. That's how I got my whatever. That's how I got it, and I enrolled at Robert Gordon University, where I'm studying social work distance learning. I'm actually almost finished. I've actually done a lot. I've achieved a lot. I've learned a lot. I did my placement, children's service. Oh God, I really love it. So that's one thing I've achieved. I've invested in myself, guys. I finished my degree, like I told you, in 2009, archaeology, cultural heritage and museum studies. That's a long time ago. So academically, I was laid back. I didn't know how to reference. I'd forgotten, but that I'm really grateful, because when I finished there, now I'm starting again. So with the help of the lady I've mentioned, and that WhatsApp group, you guys, you are so good. I would like to appreciate it. Honestly, that's when I finished. But time flies. Yeah, I am. But I'm proud of myself, because I could have just easily said I can't even study. But to be honest, studying as a grown-up, it's so difficult. So I should have just told myself that I've already got a degree and I just have to hold back. I don't need this. But I decided that I want more for myself, and my husband supported me. And my fees was international fees. So sometimes the best thing you can do is just not just buying your car. That's not the best thing, because the finance you are paying for your car can be paying your fees in installment as well. It's not a designer bag. That's not investing in yourself. It's not that beautiful car. That's not investing in yourself. It's not something that look impressive on Facebook. That's not investing in yourself. Sometimes the best investment is putting money and the effort into yourself. That's what I did. I've also learned that you don't have to prove success to anybody. That's one thing I've learned. As much as people say this and this, I don't need to prove my success to anyone. People have something to say. If you buy a car, they will talk. If you take a house on mortgage, they will talk. If you rent, they will talk. She's renting an expensive house. She's staying where it's expensive. Why can't she move? It's not easy, as you're saying, to just move from the south to come to the north. It's not as that. If you build home, they will talk. Hey, you bought this scam, stands they'll be taking. So you have to decide, what do I want in my life, and how do I like my life to look like in your children. So our retirement plans are not the same. One other time I posed a question and said, are you going back with your kids? And I looked at my own and I'm like, oh my goodness, are they going back home? They said no, we're not. And then if they're not going back home, so how do we invest in them? How do we encourage them? How do we leave them comfortable in this country? These are some of the things that we've been looking at. So guys, I think I've answered. I don't look at what everybody else think about my life, to be honest. I don't even look at that. And I was also changed. I think I spoke about it. The way I look, my self-presentation, my self-care, guys. And with the help of other people who just say, so why can't you dress like that? I've taken another step on that, and I've also changed, because sometimes we're so busy trying to look successful that we forget to actually build a life that makes you happy. And that's the other thing. We always get money. If we use the money, if we spend the money, we can. In my policies, even if I go for a holiday, I'll come back and pick up shifts and cover up for that. And most of the time now, I've learned to do is to say, like, now we've just come from our holiday, and what we are now doing is, as soon as we come back, we already know where we are going next year, and we start putting aside, or start what it is, you can even start paying in installments, and we start looking into that. So and then there is my family again. I'm so much, but above all everything else, I've achieved professionally, work-wise, everything is fine. Financially, I'm fine. I can't say I have more. I'm fine. I've got work balance, life balance, because as I've mentioned, I work for NHS. I've got time for my children, paid sick leave, carers pay when my children are sick. I can get paid even if I'm at home. All those things are the benefit that I get from NHS. So I've got time to swap with colleagues if I want to utilize the time. So I'm actually grateful. Above all, guys, I'll not finish this video without appreciating my husband. Last video I said I told him when I was in the plane, but today I'm telling him when he's here that I'm so much grateful of Nyati. I could not achieve going to school without him. You never. Because childcare. I would not achieve even my placement without him. That was going to be difficult. I would not even achieve the type of the job I'm doing without him. I'm so much grateful with the hand. This topic, I think we wanted to address it when we said, I told you when I was, yes, we do have marriages, they do have challenges, and how do you address them? I can tell you that today I can sit here and help someone who's going through a difficult time in their marriage, and my husband can do that. It's better to be told with someone who has got experience than being told by an elder and a deacon who is just called a marriage counselor without experience. But someone with the experience will help you. I'm telling you, what I can tell you about this marriage is, do what makes you happy, agree on each other. We've got differences, compromise where you need to compromise, be honest with each other. It's hard, but try to do that. That's what my children, they're so lovely, guys. You've seen videos on my other Facebook page. They cook. You've seen them preparing my lunchbox, putting a sticker, "Mom, we love you." They're so supportive. Everyone is supportive. The other one is now in secondary school. Sometimes I'll tell you, "I'm tired, so I can't come and pick you up." And she'll say, "Mommy, I'll walk." So it's teamwork. It's teamwork, guys. It's teamwork. So now we also sacrifice for them. Remember the day when my car was stolen, I was actually going with my daughter in London for her teeth appointment. As you've seen her teeth, she's waiting for surgery. But despite that my car was stolen, despite that I was coming from night shift, I went by train. We are also sacrificing for them, and they are also sacrificing for us. So I'm so much grateful. Tango suddenly child came one our son, because he still needs to be dropped at school and we can pick him, because the other one said, "No, I wanna walk." So we still have that. Do we intend to have more children? No, we don't. We don't, as long as we are here. In me, personally, I wanted so many children, but because in my family we were only two, so I felt like I really want more. We even said, "Oh, we can have more children," but we are not gonna have more children because of the situation in UK. I can't be seen doing childcare again, guys. I can't. I'm just thankful. In these 4 years, I've never been hospitalized. My children have never. My son is the only one who has had a surgery, but he didn't sleep in the hospital. But all things were okay. My husband at work, he's so good. That's what I can say. He pushes shifts as well. We are one force, and we put our money in the same bucket. So that's it, guys. I'm just looking if I have forgotten something that you wanna hear. You've read my story when I first came to the UK. You might remember that I actually told you about my husband what was in the plan. You're not going to see me again. That's what I said to him when I was on the plane. But I was the first person to go and fetch him at the airport. Okay. I wouldn't have managed, guys. I don't wanna lie. I wouldn't have managed. I was going through so much. We were going through so much. We were frustrating each other. But that time was needed. All things works for good. It was good. I didn't know what the future was going to look like. You know what forward really easy, but it's not. And yet now 4 years later, we are still here. We are together. We are happy. We are growing together. We are even planning our retirement planning. We are going through things together. We are budgeting together. We are still frustrating each other together. So that's what it is. God has been good to me. What would I tell the woman who arrived 4 years ago? I could sit down with the woman who arrived in the UK 4 years ago, and I would tell you, don't worry so much. You don't know everything that's coming, but you're going to be okay. Things, even if I would tell that person, even if you're having hand to mouth, you're getting little money, don't worry. Just do what works for you. Even if when you're saving £50 a month, don't worry. There'll be difficult days, I don't want to lie. There'll be difficult days. If you're in domiciliary, there are days when these clients will die, and hours, they're not hours. And it means they're no money. There'll be people that will disappoint you. And for sure, even at work, they will lie for you. They'll fabricate stories for you. There'll be moments when you question whether you made the right decision or not. For me, it was the right decision. Some people have already left. Some people only survived 2 years and they left. So keep going. Don't compare. Don't allow the people's timelines to become your own timelines. Never. Do not allow other people to be like that. Don't let people's opinion make you feel like you are failing. Run your own race. I shall repeat. Keep learning. Keep going. Keep investing in yourself. Protect your peace. Look after your family, look after your husband, and most importantly, do not quit. Even those people when you are, those who are home, if you don't have, learn to say no, I don't have. Don't pressurize yourself. Don't borrow because you want to please them. Learn to say I don't have. So here I am 4 years later. So I am happy. So do I have everything? Do I have everything I want? No, I don't have. Am I where I thought I would be in 4 years' time? Probably not. But I've learned that life isn't always about arriving at the exact destination you imagined. Sometimes it's about looking back and realizing just how far you have come. That's me exactly. 4 years ago, I arrived in this country not knowing what I was going to be doing, what the future was holding for me ahead. Today I'm working, I'm studying, I'm building, and I'm raising my children and my family, and I'm still dreaming. Doesn't mean I've stopped dreaming. And maybe the biggest achievement out of all, to be honest, is I'm still going. That's the biggest achievement. So if you are watching this and you're currently struggling, please remember that your journey is your journey, it's not anyone else. Don't let somebody's success make you feel like you're a failure. I shall repeat, because 4 years have taught me one thing: you don't need to have everything figured out. No, you don't have. You just need to keep moving. Keep moving. 4 years is not enough, guys. I haven't had indefinite leave to remain. I don't know what's gonna happen. I still need to renew. I still need to have money for that indefinite leave to remain. So thank you to everyone who's been following me. If you are new to my channel, saying please, I'll encourage you to subscribe to my channel. See you on my next video. Thank you guys for your support. Bye.